I painted gold over every hairline fracture. Tried to hide the way I shook inside your hands. A masterpiece of curated disaster, building castles on your shifting coastal sands. I held my breath so the cracks wouldn't show, but gold is heavy and the spirit is slow. Oh, it's a glass heart gilded in a light, shining bright beneath the hollow sky. One touch from you and the metal starts to peel, revealing everything I swore I wouldn't feel. Fragile, frozen, caught in the light, just a pretty ghost breaking in the night. You like the reflection of yourself in my eyes, but you never look deep enough to see the gray. Now the lemonade is thinning, the lacquer dries, and the expensive shimmer is washing away. I'm a museum of almost and used to be, locked in a frame where you never saw me. Oh, it's a glass heart gilded in a light, shining bright beneath the hollow sky. One touch from you and the metal starts to peel, revealing everything I swore I wouldn't feel. Fragile, frozen, caught in the light, just a pretty ghost breaking in the night. The weight of the shine is too much to carry. The gold is a cage, the silence is scary. Break me, just break me and let the air in. I'm tired of wearing this expensive skin. Let the shards fall where they may. Let the gilding just rot away. It was a glass heart gilded in a light, watching the last of the lust to die. You didn't want the soul, you wanted the glow, but there's nothing left of the girl you know. Fragile, frozen, caught in the light, breaking, breaking in the night. Just glass, just gold, so cold. I'm calling out across the breakfast table, but the frequency is lost in the steam. We're plugged into a wall without a cable, living in the white noise of the dream. Your mouth is moving, but the signal's weak. I'm losing every word you try to speak. We used to be a perfect humming chord, now we're just the sound of the deadline. I'm reaching for a hand I can't afford, while the snow on the screen begins to climb. Is it the house, or is it just the ghost of the version of us I love the most? There's just static between us now, a wall of salt, a broken bow. I'm streaming through the digital haze, lost in the feedback of better days. Crackle and pop, the connection is gone. We're just the hum before the dawn. I remember when your voice was crystal clear, before the interference settled in the bone. Now I'm sitting right beside you, dear, but I've never felt so utterly alone. The air is thick with things we didn't say, turning our technicolor world to gray. There's just static between us now, a wall of soul to broken bar. I'm screaming through the digital haze, lost in the feedback of better days. Crackle and pop, your connection is gone. We're just the hum before the dawn. Says connect, searching for signal, lost. The hearth is cold and the curtains are torn. The shadows are long in the house where I was born. You walked out the door with the heat of the sun and left me to count every thread you unspun. I'm sifting through the soot of a 3-year fire, looking for the bones of a dead desire. And the echoes in the ash are calling your name, the ghost of the heat, the ghost of the flame. I'm breathing in the dust of the bridge we burned, waiting for a lesson I should have already learned. It's gray on my skin, it's black in my chest. The embers are gone, let the memory rest. I found a letter, half eaten by the black, a scorched little promise that you're coming back. But the ink is warped and the paper is thin, just like the hope I've been shivering in. I'll build a monument of cinders and stone to the queen of a kingdom who sits all alone. And the echoes in the ash are calling your name, the ghost of the heat, the ghost of the flame. I'm breathing in the dust of the bridge we burned, waiting for a lesson I should have already learned. It's gray on my skin, it's black in my chest. The embers are gone, let the memory rest. Burn it down, burn it all to the floor. I don't wanna recognize this home anymore. If there's nothing left to save, then there's nothing to lose, except for the suit on my heart and my shoes. The wind blows through the hollows of the frame. It doesn't sound like music, it just sounds like blame. I'm sweeping up the pieces of a life gone wrong, singing the words to a sustained song. Echoes, just ash, nothing left to burn. It's 2 a.m. in a room with no doors. I'm tracing the patterns on the hardwood floors. The luxury of losing you is starting to stain, like red wine spilled in the moment of pain. The curtains are heavy, the air is too sweet. I'm listening for your footsteps on the street, but the velvet walls are closing in tonight, soft and suffocating, blocking out the light. It's a beautiful prison of silk and of blue, decorated with the ghost of you. I'm sinking in the cushions, I'm losing my breath in this plush little room of emotional death. Perfume you bought me still lingers in the drapes. There is no window, there are no escapes, just the ticking of a clock that refuses to move, and the deep jacket scratching a vinyl groove. I'm wrapped in the blankets you used to share. Now I'm just breathing in stagnant air. Soft and suffocating, blocking out the light. It's a beautiful prison of silk and of blue, decorated with the ghost of you. I'm sinking in the cushions, I'm losing my breath in this plush little room of emotional death. Maybe I'll find some oxygen there, but the walls are so thick and the walls are so kind, they're keeping the rest of the world from my mind. Closing in, so soft, so quiet, just me and the velvet. haven't moved from the spot on the bed since the last bitter word that you finally said. The pillow is a map of the tears I've cried, a geography of the way that I died. White linen turned to a shoreline of grief. There is no tide, there is no relief. I try to wash the memory out of the sheets, but the salt water stains are stubborn and deep. They look like the clouds before a storm breaks. They feel like the weight of 1,000 mistakes. I'm drowning in a puddle on a Tuesday night, with no one to tell me it's gonna be alright. Salt water stains on everything I touch. I guess I just loved you a little too much. The ocean is inside me, leaking from my eyes, a slow motion fallout under bedroom skies. I'm rusted and weathered and washed by the sea. There's nothing but salt water left inside me. The high water mark is above my head. I'm sleeping in the ocean of the things we said. From my eyes, a slow motion fallout under bedroom skies. I'm rusted and weathered and washed by the sea. There's nothing but salt water left inside me. Still damp, still stinging, washed away. I wrote our names in a notebook margin, thinking ink was a bond that would hold. But the paper was thin and the price was a bargain, and the story we scripted grew cold. Now I'm standing here holding a single match, watching the ink and the memory scratch. You were the architect, I was a stone, but we built this on napkins and lies. A fragile connection we claimed as our own. Now the smoke is just stinging my eyes. It's funny how fast a whole life can ignite when the foundation wasn't built right. Turning our history just gone. Driving circles under flickering light in a city that doesn't know your name. The pink and the purple of lonely nights are the only things that feel the same. I see your face in every shop window pane, a digital ghost in the pouring rain. The dashboard clock is stuck at 3 a.m., the hour when the shadows start to bleed. I'm looking for a spark, a glow, a gem, but I'm running on a dying breed. The battery's low and the radio's dead, just like the words that we never said. Oh, we're just ghosts of a neon in the dark, searching for a long extinguished spark, reflecting off the chrome in the glass, watching the hollow hours pass. Synthetic heartbeats, electric blue, everything reminds me of you. Electric blue. Transmission lost in the atmosphere. I'm perfectly still, but I'm not really here. Just a projection, a light in the fog, a lonely entry in a traveler's log. The sun is gonna rise and wash us away, turn the neon to a dull shade of gray. But until the morning breaks the spell, I'll stay in this artificial hell, chasing the glow of a taillight soul, trying to feel like I'm finally whole. Oh, we're just ghosts of a neon in the dark, searching for a long extinguished spark, reflecting off the chrome in the glass, watching the hollow hours pass. Synthetic heartbeats, electric blue, everything reminds me of you. Neon ghosts fading out into the grid. The stars are heavy and the moon is a weight. I'm anchored to the floor by the hand of fate. I try to lift my head, I try to stand tall, but the memory of you is a wrecking ball. It's a physical force, it's a density, changing the laws of my chemistry. You're a black hole wrapped in a velvet skin, and I'm the light that got sucked right in. The closer I get to the edge of the void, the more of my spirit is being destroyed. I'm orbiting a heart that's already cold, stories of us that will never be told. It's an upset gravity pull, and my cup of sorrow is finally full. I'm falling upward into the deep, a promise I know that you couldn't keep, dragging me down, dragging me under. The silence is louder than the thunder. weightless but heavy. I'm lost in the space between your touch and your empty face. The ground is a million miles away, but I'm crashing harder every day. There's no atmosphere to help me breathe, no easy way for me to leave. I'm a satellite spinning out of control, with a crater where I used to have a soul. It's a lovesick gravity pull, and my cup of sorrow is finally full. I'm falling upward into the deep, a promise I know that you couldn't keep. Dragging me down, dragging me under. The silence is louder than the thunder. Gravity pulling me down, gravity pulling me shake the picture, wait for the light to bring back the colors of a July night. But the chemicals are old and the edges are torn, and the smile on your face looks weary and worn. The blue of the ocean is turning to white, like a memory losing its battle with light. I have a shoebox full of almost, and if stored in a closet, frozen and stiff. And this one we're laughing, and that one we're gold. Before the winter, before it got cold. But even the film is starting to fail, turning our epic to a nursery tale. These are the final faded Polaroids, filling up the empty, aching voids. The colors are bleeding, the focus is soft, like the dust motes dancing up in the loft. A ghost of a moment, a blur of a kiss. Was it ever really as beautiful as this? Before you completely wash away, I'll keep them in the dark so they stay a bit longer. The pain of the fading is only getting stronger. A gallery of shadows, a museum of breath, a slow motion capture of a love's quiet death. These are the final faded Polaroids, filling up the empty, aching voids. The colors are bleeding, the focus is soft, like the dust motes dancing up in the loft. A ghost of a moment, a blur of a kiss. Was it ever really as beautiful as this? Fading, faded, gone. meter says 95 in the shade, but I'm shivering here in the mess that we made. The ice in my glass isn't melting at all, and the leaves on the trees are starting to fall. There's a frost on the window, a chill in the bone that comes from the sound of a silent phone. The neighbors are splashing in the pool down the lane, while I'm wrapped in a quilt, entertaining the pain. You took all the summer when you packed up your car and left me this blizzard. No matter where you are, the sun is a liar, the sky is a cheat. I'm freezing to death in the middle of the heat. It's a long, cold July night. Now it's a long, cold July night. Bring back the fever, bring back the burn. I'm waiting for the weather to finally turn, but the mercury is dropping, the sky is so leaden. I'm trapped in a frostbitten summer. Turn into a curse. Oh, it's winter in July, baby, it's snowing in my soul. The fire went out and I've lost all control. The flowers are dying in their midsummer bloom. There's an Arctic wind blowing free room. You were my season, you were my light. Now it's a long, cold July night. Oh, so cold in the sunshine. Where did you go?